Well, come with me here. I want to improve the look of the finish and brighten up that a little bit. I gotta be careful though. Those look like those were put on by somebody at some point. I thought I could brighten them up, but I'm not sure I can. I want to polish the wood out a little bit in a very cost-effective manner. I'm just going to use a compound here and it just very, very lightly take off a little bit of the finish coat here and just see, can I refresh this? I ought to re-glue that too while I got it off. You can see, you know, you get grime, but you get a little bit, and I'm just going over this very, very lightly. Here, the name, not very strong. This is a satin finish, which of the finishes is probably, I think, the easiest to work with. And you can see, you know, it has picked up some grime. I don't personally think that was any paint at all. I think this is just grime. And my preference is to do something like this instead of getting too aggressive. We have to decide, you know. I might rather get rid of this purple and put on red. I think I have it. I have some stuff left over from felting those keys that I think would do real well for this. Although I'm not against that color. That's not a major problem. All right. And while I'm messing with the book, I'd like to see if I can improve that a little bit. I don't like the look of that. It's just not fresh looking to me. This is fairly new work to me. I'm not really super experienced at finishes and wood, so it's kind of a fun opportunity for me to learn. You know, you saw that I did do some case work on this piano that worked out pretty well so far for an amateur. Why don't we do this too while we're here? And I think we'll try to get to a fresh piece. This is wetted, by the way. I wouldn't do this with anything dry. It's wetted. So I'm just wondering if I can't get a little bit better looking finish on this. Quick, easy, inexpensively. I try to come up with the lowest cost solutions I can for this work. You know, I mean, it's never cheap to work on pianos, because the good ones, you know, even if they're in not great shape, they're quite pricey. Steinway pianos are never cheap, but they're great pianos, and then when you're done, people would like to buy them as a rule. I think if you're interested in doing this as a business, which I do not, but I actually write books. That's what I actually do. I would like to do an apprenticeship at a top shop like PianoWorks in Georgia, Linda Blatt, or some of the top Steinway people. Okay. I think it's time now to remove this compound with the wetted cloth and polish it up. See it go. I never use water, just a dampened rag or paper. In this case, paper, because I'm cleaning this up. You can see it's still dumping a little bit of its dark stuff here. Okay, now let's see what we've got. I'll be generous with this. This is my polish for pianos. The nice part about satin is you're not really having to worry about this perfect shine on a piece. It doesn't have a shine. It's actually got a scratch lacquer finish, which presents a given look. Well, I think it's accomplishing what I want, which is a little bit better shine, a little fresher looking paint, a little newer looking, but without doing a whole lot. It's a pretty I'm just taking off oxidized layers of lousy paint, or just oxidized layers of the lacquer, and you can see, I'm going to show you that, boy, this really exceeded my expectations on what this might look like. Of course, I'm going to re-glue that felt. I'm not going to leave it like that. All right. Let's come in here and polish this out. Another hobby I really enjoy is restoring bicycles, old bikes, like Schwinn's from the 1970s. I have friends that we do that together. Oh, brother. That I don't like. Right there. Well, you're going to see this is completely